Hey guys, what's up? It's Matt Hale with Operation Awesome Life, and today I'm going to record a video on As A Man Thinketh Summary and Review. It's a book by James Allen, and if you guys haven't read it, I would highly recommend reading this book. Really incredible read, fast read. I read it actually twice today. I got that much value out of it. So I would highly recommend you guys invest the short amount of time to check this book out. It's a classic and got some real awesome points in it. So with that being said, I'm going to do my best to summarize the book quickly as possible and you get hit on the major points that I extracted out of it that I think will be the most helpful for you guys. All right, so let's get right down into it. The first thing that I noticed is James Allen talks an awful lot about dreaming lofty dreams. And he even goes so far as to say that we should cherish our dreams and guard them, be on constant guard against doubt and fear and worry, and really to constantly be nurturing our positive thoughts, energy, and especially our lofty thoughts. He said lofty thoughts are that of dreamers, and that he also said that dreamers are the savior of our world. He references Columbus, and he says that before America, Columbus had no clue that there was America, but before discovering it, he had only a vision that America existed. And others thought he was crazy, but he kept strong to his lofty goal and his lofty vision, and he continued to visualize America and seeking out America, and lo and behold, he actually was able to find it. So pretty powerful stuff, really deep, but incredible. Another point that he brought up was you attract that which you already are. So if you think about that, a lot of times when we're trying to get something new in our life, we're trying to obtain something or reach a new level, we often feel out of harmony with that thing because we don't have it. But the trick is we need to feel in harmony as if we already have it. We need to trick our brain and do things that make us think we already have it. We need to affirm to ourselves and act as if it's already in our possession. You know, if you want to be in better shape, do things that people in better shape are doing. If you want to be more financially secure, do things that make you feel that way. Go places that make you feel that way. Be around people that make you feel that way. Or whatever you have to do to put yourself in harmony with that thing you want in your life. He also touches on how through changing our thoughts, we can rapidly transform and change our life, which is good news because all of us want rapid change, right? And the thing is I really think James Allen is onto something when he says that we can create rapid change just by changing our thoughts. Because if you think about it, our thoughts are our perception of the world. So if you perceive the world to be how you want the world to be, then it would only make sense that you would get the things you want to get. James Allen talks a lot about self-discipline and sacrifice, and he doesn't always come right out and say it, but it was a constant theme that I kept noticing. That he said a person that's always constantly thinking about indulgences, he says beastly indulgences, that person cannot, in other words, become successful because their focus is constantly on these indulgences instead of on doing the things, making the sacrifices, having the self-discipline that they need to have so that they can get the thing that they want to do. He goes on to say that anything that is at a high level, any lofty vision or dream, to get it, sacrifices must be made. Now, you don't have to sacrifice everything, but some sacrifices are going to have to be made. And another thing I wanted to talk about is I wanted to actually just hit on this point and read this to you guys because I thought this was really powerful. He said, "A man that fails again and again to accomplish his purpose, as he necessarily must must until weakness is overcome, the strength and character gained will be the measure of his true success, and this will form a new starting point for future power and triumph. So I think that's so powerful, because if you think about it, a lot of times we're so afraid to fail. We don't want to fail. And so because we don't want to fail, we avoid the things we should be doing. But what he's saying here essentially is you must fail. If you want to succeed, you must fail. If you don't fail, you're not trying and you're not going to succeed. And you must fail and continue to fail, and that's a necessary process in getting where you want to go. So I thought that was awesome. Really, really awesome point. Here's a story that I wanted to read you guys real quick from the book. Here's a youth in a workshop, uneducated and lacking refinement, but he dreams of something better. He conceives of an ideal condition of life. This vision takes possession of him and urges him into action, and he utilizes all his spare time and means to the development of his latent powers and resources. Very soon, his mind is so altered that the workshop can no longer hold him. It has become so out of harmony with his mentality that it falls out of his life as a garment cast aside. And with the growth of opportunities which fit the scope of his expanding powers, he passes out of it forever. That point is just amazing. It honestly gives me the chills because it's so good. He sits there and tells us blatantly that if you will only rise, if you only improve yourself, if you will only take it upon yourself to become better than your current circumstances, your current circumstances will no longer be able to hold you down or keep you locked up, because you will eventually outgrow those circumstances to the point where you explode through them and overtake them and never go back to them. So with that being said, I hope you guys have loved this small little summary and review. I hope you extracted a lot of powerful thoughts and ideas out of this. Like I said, once again, amazing book, As A Man Thinketh by James Allen. And if you guys haven't read it, I would highly recommend doing that. Make sure to check out my blog post as well as our site at operationawesomelife.com. And if you guys wouldn't mind, if you got any value out of this at all, if you would like it, comment, I would really appreciate it. Or if you even want to share it with someone you think would have find value in it, that would be awesome as well. With that being said, thank you guys so much and have an incredible day.